the name's Cookie ask about me.
Now, hello all my book baes. Welcome back to my channel. It's Courtney. Now, you know I love a good celebrity memoir and I love a unique perspective, and I got one here, y'all. This is Around the Way Girl by the beautiful Taraji P. Henson. Taraji Penda Henson. She grew up in the midst of the crack epidemic in Washington, D.C. in a very impoverished area. But she did have her mom and her dad in her life, even though her dad was very abusive and had a tumultuous relationship with her mother. He was still always there for her and she never suffered any of that abuse. And her mother was the one that taught her how to navigate life and get what she needs to do, get on her grind, right? But her dad taught her to be that fearless person that we see today.
The streets ain't made for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks.
And in fact, he was the one that encouraged her to get into acting and to move to Hollywood. So kudos to Dad. He had a lot of demons. She acknowledges that. I appreciate that vulnerability that she expressed about him in here. But before she got into Hollywood, she actually went to college and worked her way through paying for Howard University and majored in electrical engineering. But Dad was like, oh no, you need to get your butt up and go to Hollywood and do something different. And she was a little kitchen beautician. You know, I know how to do that myself, you know, and she paved the way and did what she needed to do.
Rude. No more rude than that anger woman haircut you slap on your head.
Girls walking around, they scalp smelling like goat ass.
While she was in college, she got pregnant and she had a baby. What was his name? Marshall, I believe. Now, things didn't work out with baby daddy, of course, but at the same time, she does say that he was basically a great love of her life and she's still trying to get over him.
You want Cookie's nookie? Ditch the bitch. Get rid of fake ass Halle Berry. Did you get rid of fake ass Lena Horne?
She explains the stigma of being a single mother and how people think basically you're frivolous and that your child was not conceived out of love and you're irresponsible. And she was very, very honest about that.
What can you do, Yoko? Can you play the tambourine?
She also speaks very candidly about the reality of raising a black boy in this world, in a society that is filled with institutionalized racism where people would rather see you fail than to succeed. And how for her son that started in kindergarten. Just a very interesting conversation and a very real conversation if we're going to be honest with ourselves about it.
Is there a bathroom around here?
Yeah, straight down the hall to the right, then jump out the window and straight down.
She also talked about Hollywood. She talked about starring in Baby Boy and about how that role was very similar to who she was and how she is perceived in society at that time. She also talked about starring in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, you know, that was with Brad Pitt, and about how she thought that would be like a big jump start to stardom, yet she realized that right after all this Oscar buzz where she was nominated and all this stuff, the only person that actually called her after that was Tyler Perry.
Oh, now you can't speak English.
She also talked about that whole dynamic of unequal pay in Hollywood between men and women, and also between black actors and white actors, and about how that is very significant. Because in Benjamin Button, she was offered pennies on the dollar for what everybody else made. Because if you know, you know that is definitely a thing. So that is why Tyler Perry offering her roles and money for her worth is definitely important.
Yeah, that's my name. Take a bite.
Take these cookies. Take a...
She also talked how originally when she read about the role of Cookie in Empire, it was her agent that kept pushing her towards it, but she didn't want to do it because she felt that Cookie embodied that role of the, you know, loud actress in Hollywood, you know, the box that many directors try to put black women into. And she was trying to get out of that concept of being edgy, but eventually she decided to take the role and put a sympathetic spin on it. to explain Cookie's motivation for why she is the way she is. And of course she ran with that, and that is Cookie all the way. Hey Cookie, how you doing, girl?
The name's Cookie, ask about me.
She also talks about aging in Hollywood and how she does look young, but she says she plans to embrace it with a lot of laughter and a lot of silliness, and I think it works in her favor.
I think I came here dressed like this for a friendly get-together. And Anika, this is an ass.
And I also thought it was funny that she talked about, at least at this time, that instead of getting the big fancy car, which she had at one point, and her son actually scratched it and tried to fill it in with the marker, but that's another story. But she says she drives a Jeep Cherokee and loves it and takes Uber all the time because there's no reason that she should be going around getting DUIs with the amount of wine that she likes. But she does say that she loves and hoards Chanel, so she is spending her money on something. But really good book. I think that you will learn a lot about Taraji. I think she is definitely not somebody to put into the box. She is definitely an around the way girl that can do a whole bunch of stuff if Hollywood takes a chance on her, which I think they should, because I definitely will. So good book. Let me know if you have taken a look at this or if you like Taraji. Oh, by the way, she has tons of pictures in here too. Look at little Taraji, y'all. Adorable. Oh my gosh. And she got a bowl cut, y'all. Look at that. There's her Hidden Figures with Octavia Spencer and Janelle Monáe. Oh, and there's Cookie right there, y'all. Beautiful. Okay, Taraji. I ain't mad at you right there. Ain't mad at you at all. Okay, I'm gonna go, y'all. So, I'll see you later. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Bye, y'all.